Hey everyone, this is our final report for our design prototype MassPass. I'm Tommy, my other partners are Esme and Esteban. First, we're going to talk about what MassPass is, the problems it solves, and its requirements. COVID has shown no sign of fizzling out. Businesses and institutions alike are requiring more people to be vaccinated and show proof of it. This is where MassPass comes in as a solution to consumers and businesses as a way to prove vaccination status. The problems MassPass solves includes issues with forgetting and misplacing vaccine cards, forgeries of vaccine cards, and the multiple locations users have to use to handle COVID-related events. The project requirements include signing up with Massachusetts ID and logging in, displaying digital proof of vaccination, displaying digital proof of PCR COVID tests, scheduling COVID tests, browsing in quarantine mode, which just displays how many days left a user is in quarantine for, and support for medical and religious exemptions. Next, Esteban's going to show us a live demo of our prototype.
Hi, so now I will be giving you a demo of our latest hi-fi prototype for our application MassPass, which we developed using Figma. To sign up for a MassPass account, first open the app, click the sign up button, and enter your desired email and password, which you will use to log into the app. Once you have done that, click Go. You will be receiving a verification code via email. You now need to enter the verification code into the app. Once you have done that, click Go. The next step is to scan the front and back of your Massachusetts state ID. The application will prompt you to place your ID within the frame and will take the pic as soon as it is within the frame. If you wish to retake the picture, you may click Retake. Otherwise, you can click Confirm. Now you are ready to use MassPass. To log into the app, click Login. Enter your email and password and click Go. This is the home screen for our application, which will allow you to add a vaccination card or an exemption. To add a COVID-19 vaccination card or exemption, click the QR code. Follow the instructions in the wizard to add your vaccination card. If you are vaccinated against COVID-19, click Yes. Similarly to your Massachusetts ID, the picture of your COVID-19 card will be taken automatically as soon as the card is in the frame. If you wish to retake the picture, you may click Retake. Otherwise, just click Confirm. A confirmation screen will appear with your data. Make edits as needed and click Confirm. Once your vaccination status is verified, you should be able to use your QR code to show proof of vaccination. If you wish to view or print your vaccination card, you may click the Card tab. If you are not vaccinated against COVID-19, you may also add an exception. To add a COVID-19 exception, once again, click the QR code, and when it asks, are you vaccinated against COVID-19, click No. In this screen, you will be asked if you have a medical or religious exception that prevents you from getting vaccinated against COVID-19. To add the exception, click Yes. Now you may upload a document that shows proof of a vaccination exception. To do so, click Upload File. You may view the document before uploading to the app. Once you have verified that everything is correct, click Confirm. You are now ready to use MassPass as proof of vaccination exemption. To schedule a test, open the app and go to the Test section. In this section, you may view your past tests if you wish, but for this task, we will click Schedule a new test. Filter the available dates by distance from your location and then click the desired testing date. Select a time slot from the list. Review the appointment information and click Confirm to book your appointment. You are now successfully scheduled for a COVID-19 test. Now that you are fully set up with MassPass and have met testing requirements, you may add your QR code to your Apple Wallet. To do that, go to the Settings menu. Now, click Features. And finally, click Add to Apple Wallet. You will be asked to confirm if you would like to add your MassPass to the Apple Wallet. Click Add to Wallet and Health. Now you are ready to use MassPass from your Apple Wallet. Finally, if you ever test positive for COVID-19, you will receive an alert from your phone and your MassPass will enter quarantine mode. You can identify quarantine mode by a light red hue in the interface. Any QR codes in your app or wallet will be invalidated automatically. However, you may still view your vaccination card and you may still view your test results or schedule a new test. Quarantine mode will be deactivated once two things have happened. One, the isolation period has ended, and two, you receive a negative test for COVID-19. Once both requirements are met, your QR code will be generated once again, and you will now once again be able to use MassPass as proof of vaccination when going to events, businesses, or restaurants.
Now we're going to go into our procedure for user evaluation. Before preparing for user evaluation, we needed to come up with the questions we were trying to answer, as well as which tasks we were going to test. The questions we were trying to answer are the users able to complete all tasks? If not, which tasks did the users fail at? Why were they unable to complete those tasks? And the next question is, how long does it take a user to complete a task? How many errors did they make while trying to complete a task? And were they able to easily recover from a mistake they made while completing the task? The last question is, are users generally satisfied when using the app? What was unsatisfying? Was the app easy to understand overall? Next, Esme is going to talk about the tasks we are testing.
For our usability test, we provided 8 tasks to perform. 1, registering with email and verifying status of Mass resident. Second one was login after account verification, add vaccination card to application, view test history, schedule a new test, browse in quarantine mode, add a medical or religious exemption to the app, and finally add application to Apple Wallet. During the evaluation, we recorded how many errors and clicks each participant made per task, as well as the time they spent on each one. After each task, we asked them to fill out a questionnaire rating their experience on a scale of 0 to 5. As you can see, there were no errors for task 3, viewing test history, which was the simplest task, so we expected no mistakes. Most errors came from task 7, which was adding to Apple Wallet. This difficulty is also shown through the time spent on that task, as well as the number of clicks, since the data from expert to participant almost doubles. You can also see that 2/3 of the errors come from tasks 1, 6, and 7, which were the registering, the adding a medical and religious exemption, and adding the application to Apple Wallet. These tasks required the most steps. But overall, the participants spent more time on each task and had more errors than the experts. However, this is expected as it was their first time performing it, and the satisfaction of each one averages around 4.5 out of 5. From the results of the summative evaluations, we were able to identify some actionable items to improve the user experience, which Esteban will now talk about.
So now I will talk about some of the major design recommendations. Our highest priority item is improving the testing views. In this view, there were many issues, including the grouping of items not being clear, no way to view a currently scheduled test, an overwhelming amount of text, and also a lack of sorting features. Our proposed fix is to update the table with Gestalt principles in mind so that the grouping is clear, adding summaries or headers at the top for the most important info, as well as headers and symbols to avoid repetition. Finally, we would also be adding buttons to sort. The next issue involves the Apple Wallet feature. Most users had trouble finding this feature, which implies there is a discoverability issue. Our solution is to bring it up front to the homepage. This is a medium priority item and its difficulty to implement is low. Finally, our last design recommendation is in the homepage. Many users try to click the QR code to try to add their data. However, the QR code was not clickable. Only the message in the middle was clickable. Our proposed fix is to make the entire QR code clickable instead of just the prompt in the middle.
This concludes our presentation. Thank you guys so much for listening.